We're off to Arizona to celebrate MJ's dad's 85th birthday.
Get out of the garage, just left the airport, and there's a crack in the windshield.
Well, Dad, you didn't know you needed this, but apparently you do, according to Jill. Hee hee.
That's from Jill.
I don't know what to do about it. He thinks it's for her.
You might wonder what there is to do around southern Arizona. Well, our first stop is the historic Canoa Ranch for a promenade around the pond.
Promenade? You mean a walk? What do you think this is, Mr. Bridgerton?
Okay, a walk then. The pond historically covered 6 acres and was used to water crops. In 2017 and 2018, it was refurbished as a 2.5 acre line pond to minimize water loss.
And along with the native plants, it creates a beautiful habitat for birds and insects and some animals.
Yeah, we saw a lot of people taking a walk and practicing photography.
Yeah, 360, the views were incredible. We couldn't pass up the opportunity to add stamps to our National Park passport book, so we headed up to Saguaro National Park.
Yeah, we drove both the Cactus Forest Scenic Loop in the east section of the park and the scenic Bajada Loop Drive in the western section. They are very different drives and both are well worth going.
And each side has its own stamp. They were our first in the western section.
Cool.
We wrapped up our first full day of sightseeing at San Javier del Bac Mission.
Yeah, it's about 10 miles south of Tucson, right off Interstate 19. Pretty easy to get to.
And this place is breathtaking. The architecture and detailed artwork are so beautiful, it really just causes you to pause and admire all the details. It was such a special moment to sit with Dad and soak in all the peacefulness. It really makes you grateful that our generation recognizes the importance of preserving such a historic treasure.
The renovation work actually adds a sense of how enormous the task of building the mission must have been in 1692.
So on to the next day, we promenade into Mexico.
And they wouldn't even stamp your passport.
I know, what a bummer.
But it was a quick and fun little visit.
It was, and now I could say I've been to Mexico. Got a couple wares, little trinkets, and
stood in a long line to come back to the U.S.
Yeah. Now back in the U.S., we stopped at Tumacori National Historical Park. This is another Spanish Catholic mission, but more in ruins compared to San Javier, and it's beautiful in its own way.
The Juan Bautista de Anza National Scenic Trail passes by here, just like it does the Canoa Ranch we visited earlier. And there's a water source nearby.
The Santa Cruz River?
Yeah, I'd drink that.
You would. And we stamped our national passport book with the mission stamp, the Anza Trail stamp, and the America 250. We also had a lovely promenade around this incredible place. You're not living that down.
Guess not.
Today's your birthday! Da-na-na-na-na-na! Happy 85th, Dad. Dennis and I had a really wonderful time visiting y'all. So grateful that we got to spend another birthday together. And I hope you have an amazing year. Where's your shoes?
I don't know. Our flight left Tucson on time,
See you next time, Arizona.
and we landed in Dallas just in time for bad weather.
Rain delay. Womp womp.
The weather finally passed enough for us to board the plane and get out to the runway queue. One quick stop for this plane to land,
Now to the runway to wait for our turn to go.
and that plane to land,
And that one.
and that one,
Oh, and that one.
and this one to take off.
Ladies and gentlemen, please double check the seatbelts. We are next to go to our flight.
And another to land. Wait, is that the old brown paint scheme?
Yeah, it probably has ashtrays in the armrests.
Oh, and one more to land.
Now it's our turn to go. We're up. Let's go.
On behalf of Southwest Airlines, it is entire Oakland and Orlando-based cabin crew. Welcome to Tampa.
Home. I can't wait to go back.
Me too.